The state of Oklahoma executed death row inmate Gilbert Postelle this morning for a 2005 quadruple murder in Oklahoma City.
And our News 9 Storm Jones witnessed the lethal injection just feet away from the execution chamber today, and he joins us live with more on that. Storm?
Today, Gilbert Postelle became the 199th Oklahoma death row inmate to be executed. When asked if he had any final words, he simply shook his head no.
Inmate Postelle was without comment, was very amenable through the process.
When the curtain to the execution chamber rose at 10 a.m. Thursday, 35-year-old Gilbert Postelle laid strapped to the table with IVs penetrating his tattooed forearms. He had no witnesses on his behalf. His breathing was shallow, and he looked through the pane of glass separating us 3 times. He shed a single tear 10 minutes into the process. Postelle never gasped or threw up. He was pronounced dead at 10:14.
He got what he deserved today.
Shelley Milner witnessed the execution. She says she'll miss her brother James Swindle Jr. for the rest of her life. Postelle was convicted of killing Swindle, Amy Wright, James Alderson, and Terry Smith in 2005. According to police reports, Postelle shot more than 30 rounds from an AK-47 style rifle, striking all 4 victims. Prosecutors say Wright and Alderson were trying to run away when Postelle chased them down and shot them in the back multiple times. Postelle's supporters say his growing up in special ed classes and schizophrenia diagnosis should have taken him off death row. They say he became addicted to meth at the age of 12.
Today ended one monster's life who stole 4 innocent people's lives. His family grieves, as our families have grieved for 17 years.
Postelle became the 4th and final prisoner to be executed in the state's current round of lethal injections. Now, more than 40 prisoners remain on death row. However, a federal trial challenging the state's execution protocol is set to begin later this month.
All right, Storm, and I know we mentioned earlier that you were a witness today. It's the first time that you have been inside the chamber for this. So what was that like to see? Well, Carl, it was just kind of all part of the job, I think. Regardless of anyone's views on the death penalty, it's important that the public has accurate information on how the state carries out these executions. But yeah, it's been a long, weird day. They take all your belongings and pat you down and then stick you in a viewing room just a few feet from the chamber. And once the execution begins, it's very procedural and scheduled down to the minute. The doctor overseeing the whole thing wears a ski mask. So yeah, it's been an odd day, but an important day to document the state's judicial process acting on all of our behalves. Storm Jones, Oklahoma's Own News.